Hey everybody, this is Grim the Hunter, and I am back with some sad news. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go out today, because today we were going to go to Menards and somewhere else. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that, but I will have a Home Depot video ready for you by tomorrow, to also make up for it. We have to delay it by Friday, because this week is going to be really busy for us, so I am very, very sorry. But in the meantime, I'm going to give you my opinions on the ones animatronics that came out. So I'm going to start with Sam, the 3'4" Sam for $249, which I think is an excellent price. I think this version is pretty good, but it's not as good as the original 2019 one, because the 2019 one, it was awesome. I think that this one should have had the lollipop and not the razor blade chocolate bar, or is that what you call it, the razor blade chocolate bar? Or I do like how he has the head tilting and the laughing and the trick or treat rules of Halloween as the projector, kind of like Reagan from The Exorcist had the projector on her back. I really do love it. And like I said, I think the price is pretty good for this one. It's a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get this thing this year, hopefully next year or somewhere down the line. And I do really also like the pumpkin that's glowing. I really do love it. It looks exactly like the pumpkin from the movie. So, yeah, let's move on. Okay, so next up we have the 4'6" Bullseye animatronic, retailing for $249, which I think it's worth that price, but I think it should have been a little lower. I think it should have been like $170 or at least $200, which I think that $249 is a little pricey for this one. But he is in the 4-foot category of heights, so yeah, I actually like this one, because when I actually heard of Bullseye, I thought it was going to be a giant clown with a target in his stomach, and it would rotate, with knives and all. But this was unexpected, but I'm not saying that it's terrible, because I absolutely love this guy. He is something I wasn't expecting for an animatronic called Bullseye. I like how he has the eye patch over his one eye, and I also like how his nose looks like the rest of the target. And I do like his clothing. I also like how his head spins with the target. Yeah, because I thought it was going to be only his head that spun and not the target itself. And I think he's a pretty good prop. I know there's a lot of people that don't like him, but I, for one, think he's a good prop. I actually love him, because, he's a clown, and I love clowns. He's an interesting animatronic, though I do wish that he also rose up and down, like one of those, moving targets that moves, slowly up and down. I think that would have been a little bit better, but honestly, I like it the way it is. So, let's move on. Okay, so the next one is probably the most hated for some reason. I don't understand why. It's the 6'2" Headcase Harry animatronic, and he retails for $269.99, which I think he's worth that price. I think the price fits him. Though I kind of wish there was in the only $200, because I think that would have been a better price. But I think the $269 kind of fits him, and actually it really does. I love this guy. I don't understand why he's so overhated, and he is so underrated. Because Because, like, I guess people were expecting him to look like the tortured box woman or tortured box man, and except a clown version of him, which, well, sounds cool, but honestly, I don't think that fits Headcase Harry, because, like, it's a clown. And I think this guy's just overhated. This guy's pretty good. But it's a two-headed clown, or a merged head clown, Siamese twins. And it's just at the head, which I absolutely love the Siamese twins, because this reminds me of Two Scoops and Blood Brothers, I think it was called. Oh, the two-headed zombie. So yeah, I'm actually excited to see this thing in stores. I love the animation, and I love how the two heads, like, talk to one another, and at the end of the phrase, they both talk at the exact same time, and the knife moves. Moves the arm with the knife moves, should I say. I also like one of them has, like, a hat. I really do love it. And I love the face. I like how one looks like he's smiling, and the other one looks like he's serious. Yes, I really do. I also love that he looks like he's a three-eyed monster. I can't speak today. I absolutely love everything about this. Yes, I really do love the pom-poms, the outfit with blood, because this is a pretty cool animatronic. And I didn't know this, but he actually has 3 pieces of candy in one hand, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think this guy is going to be pretty hyped. Like, the more people see him, I think that people are gonna start seeing that he's not a bad animatronic, but for some reason he is, like, really underrated. He's too underrated. It's saying that he's worse than Two-Faced Teddy. I think he's better than Two-Faced Teddy. And I don't understand the hate with this guy. He doesn't deserve it. So, anyway, let's move on. Okay, so this next one has to be one of my favorites. It's the 6'10" Fire Demon animatronic, and he retails for $309.99, which I think it's worth the price. Nice, and the best part is that I didn't know this about him, that he is outdoor rated, so he can go outdoors, and I think that is an awesome part of him. I love the details on this guy. I love the rib cage. I especially love the face. It looks so good. Especially the horns. They look so great. And this is actually, I think, made by the same people who did Blackheart, which I love that animatronic, because Blackheart is such an interesting animatronic. I think because it's a Grim Reaper, and it's something I wasn't expecting. And they did a pretty good job with him, especially with his head mold, the hands, the rib cage, and his phrases. And I also like how he's a jump scare, kind of like prop. And I also love his phrases, I love his voice, I love everything about this guy. And like I said, I think he is worth the price, since he's $309, even though I really would have put him at like $220 or just $200 in general. But I think he is pretty neat. I don't see anything going wrong with this guy. I don't see him breaking anytime soon, because he looks amazingly awesome. He looks so good. And before I move on to the final and number one, let me give shoutouts to a few honorable mentions. Lantern Keeper, pretty cool. Well, Young Hee, it's an interesting prop, but it's not worth its price. I would have made her like $300, because I think she would be in the 300s. It's because it just seems like it's worth that price. Nice. I love the Young Hee animatronic on it. It looks so good. So yeah, another thing is the Tombstone Dancer or Grave Dancer or whatever it's called. I do not like it. It's just a reskin of the Balancing Clown. It's pretty weird. And the little girl on it, it looks more like a doll than a actual little girl. Well, I think it's because of the shine that's on the face. I don't think it's really all that bad, but I just don't like it. So anyway, let's move on to the final one. And now, the moment and animatronic you've all been waiting for so long. Jack the Reaper, the 7'6" Jack the Reaper animatronic. He retails for $329.99, so $330, which I think he is definitely worth it. He's definitely worth the price. He looks so awesome. I love his face. I love how he's seasonal vision and made by him. I love seasonal visions. They did so good on this. They didn't get anything wrong. They got his eye ride, his scythe, which that's a pretty cool looking scythe. I love everything about him. I love his spiral. Oh, I love his hand. I love how he's holding the scythe. And the best part is he's motion tracking like Nibbles. So he will follow you around in the store, and his motion tracking is in the one of the bone fingers. I don't remember which one. But anyway, this guy is so good. I love the details on the face. They did it so well, and this is the first time that we will hear Jack speak, which I think they did a pretty cool and amazing job on him. He sounds like an actual villain instead of just some like psychopathic reaper that wants your soul, or like an angry reaper, or like just a mad reaper that wants your soul or whatever. Or he doesn't sound like that. He sounds like an actual villain, which honestly, it sounds amazing. He sounds completely amazing. And like I said, I think he is worth that price since he is the mascot of Spirit Halloween. And his setup is pretty difficult from what I've heard from hunters who already have him, but I think it's worth it in the end, because once you set him up, I think it's worth it in the end. And because I think that Spirit Halloween should have done a setup video for Jack, because I think that would have helped, like, very, very much for him and haunters who do have him. I really wish this was also outdoor rated, because I think it would have made a little bit of a better sense for him to be outdoor rated, and since he's really big and all. And he is also a collector's item, which I really think he's going to be here for just 1 year, which really sucks, because I thought that if they make a Jack the Reaper animatronic, he would be like the Jumping Spider, where he would return every single year. Or maybe next year Spirit will just say screw it and just decide, you know what, we're bringing him back every single year like the Jumping Spider. But, well, you never know. No, but I doubt that they will do that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Because this guy is so awesome, he doesn't deserve to just be sold at Spirit for just 1 year. He deserves many, many years to be sold at Spirit, because he looks so cool. He looks so amazing. I love him so much. Will I be getting him the first day? No, but I will be getting him hopefully, because I want to see how well he works. I want to see how well he lasts. The same with a few others like Twisted Grandma, Valak, Backbend Bonnie, and a few others. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, I will have a Home Depot video up tomorrow to make up for not being able to go out today. And this is also sort of a makeup video. So yeah, tell me in the comments, what do you think of these animatronics? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you think they would have been better? Do you think that Jack the Reaper is worth it in the end? Because I think he is worth it in the end. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe for more spooky videos like this. And until we meet again in the next video. Bye-bye.